Mr. Speaker, it's a new year, and I am thankful that my Republican colleagues and I made good on our promise to bring about a new tax code. Due to the historic passage of the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, most citizens, couples, and companies will finally receive the tax relief they've so desperately needed. The list of companies nationwide that have announced pay raises, bonuses, and 401k contributions is growing. Companies that weren't able to invest more in their employees in the past have found renewed confidence in this nation's economic future. My colleagues on the other side of the aisle proclaimed that this bill was a tax scam that would only profit the rich. These baseless claims are the very epitome of fake news, and nothing could be further from the truth. Already, more than 1 million Americans have received bonuses because of our efforts to reform the tax code. $900 billion is being distributed to hardworking American taxpayers by job creators as of today. Thanks to the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, we've witnessed companies begin to reinvest in the future of employees. In fact, Aflac announced it will increase 401k matching from 50% to 100% for the first 4% of employee contribution, on top of issuing one-time bonuses to employees. Our job creators are so inspired by the reforms we worked hard for, and those who are working toward retirement will enjoy these benefits for years to come. While some in this chamber stated that tax reform would lead to Armageddon, I'd like to point out that for many, tax reform has brought about what Reagan called morning in America again. Proponents of the status quo and naysayers claim that the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act would cost taxpayers. That's simply not the truth. Even modest increases in GDP growth caused by the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act will substantially contribute to a leveling off of the deficit. The Congressional Budget Office stated for every 0.1% increase in GDP, nearly $270 billion in revenue is added over 10 years. Most importantly, hardworking American taxpayers will now keep more of their hard-earned cash. Estimates show that married couples taking advantage of the new standard deduction in the 5th District of North Carolina may receive a tax cut to the tune of $1,834. That's no small sum. Mr. Speaker, I am pleased that House Republicans kept our promise to bring about more jobs, fair taxes, and bigger paychecks in 2017, and I look forward to this continued success in 2018.